What's the deal, fam? Welcome back to Wicked Whips. I hope everybody's doing all right. Got a package in the mail. Now, the sender, I know him as Leo. You guys know him as the guy who owns JDMuscle, JDMuscle USA. You heard right. So whatever's in this package, we're about to open it up, do a real review, and I'm sure it'll be all right. See you guys in a bit. Here. Pretty dope. JDMuscle. Got the shift knob right here. See the nice gate. All right, guys, you're going to hear me say gate numerous times in the video. It's just a shifting pattern of how your gears are laid out. Got the muscle logo on here on the side in kanji. Okay, they got the thread insert already embedded inside, so you don't actually have to screw it onto the stock shifter. Then also comes with this little nut right here that actually helps with the adjustment. All right, guys, so right here is the shift knob I just got from JDMuscle as a sponsored item. This is a knob I've been using other than the stock shift knob. This stock shift knob is probably like around, I would say maybe a pound, if that. It's the Raceng Translucent red shift knob with a nice gate. This thing, it's around 1.6 pounds, so to speak. It's pretty heavy. The thing, listen, it's super heavy. When you put this down, it's really not that. This thing has a lot of weight to it. This here is a little under 6 ounces. It's pretty small as well. I'm gonna show you guys how to put it on, and I'll give you a little review on it. See if I like it or not. Here we go. Alright, guys, so normally you got your STI all nice and new from the factory. Real nice shift knob. Feels nice with the short throw and whatnot. Very simple. Changing the shift knob, real easy. Tools that you're going to need. Pretty much a 3/4 inch wrench. That's really it. Really it. So I'll show you real quick. So normally your shift knob is like this. Just unscrew it. Now remember I showed you with the JDMuscle shift knob. Got this little locking nut right here. This will assist you in the knob adjustment. With my Ashiko shift knob, this the threading came. This is a thread tube here that came separate. This thread tube came separate, and then there's an Allen screw that screws on top of it right here. You can't see it because it's inside. Now, that Allen screw in the Ashiko shift knob, that you turn to adjust when you're screwing this knob in. It's very, very simple. But we're not worrying about that right now. I love this knob, though. This is the issue with these knobs. They're all nice and cool, but let me tell you, on a cold winter day, on a really hot summer day, when it's hot, and when it's cold, it's cold. In the cold, you will need some freaking gloves to drive with this damn knob. I'm telling you right now, you can get freaking frostbite from this shit. Seriously. So now, onto the JDMuscle. I love the design of the knob. For me personally, this is tiny. See my big ass gorilla hands? You know what I'm saying? I like something big. I like something with some weight. But I'm not going to judge it yet until we test it out. Get what I'm saying? All right, now take your locking nut right here, screw that bad boy in real quick. Now you don't have to tighten anything or whatever the case might be. You don't have to tighten it up. All it is, you take it all the way down, nice and easy, and that is going to be your guide how you're going to tighten this knob. This screw right here is going to be your guide how you're going to tighten this knob. Put your knob on. Alright, guys, so once you screw this knob in, oh, I almost got that thing on the money right there. But the issue is if I tighten this, it's not going to be, the gate is not going to be straight. So you want to put the knob like somewhere right around here. And now the locking nut under here, you literally want to turn it counterclockwise and snug it up. Now once you snug up the locking nut, this is going to be tight. You can take your 3/4 inch wrench right here. Just hold that bad boy in place while you turn. Now, what you can do is slightly turn the knob. You're gonna feel the whole locking nut and everything turn. So now all you gotta do, now once that gate is straight, you can take your wrench and slightly tighten up counterclockwise the locking nut right here. Just slightly tighten it right there. You know they call me OCD Luke. Straight ass gate right there. It's a really, really good looking shift. Alright guys, see it right there? Pretty handsome looking shift knob. Satin black, nice gate. Definitely love the JDMuscle logo to the side. I'll talk to you guys soon. Alright guys, so this is a next day review. It's a very, very nice looking shift knob, as you can see. I must say, the shift knob does get cold, just like my Raceng. Definitely gets cold. So if it's a cold day, wear some gloves when you're about to drive with this thing. It is way smaller than the Raceng. I do like it because the Raceng is nice and heavy. Obviously my hands are very, very big. What I do like about this, due to the smaller size, just like the stock Subaru shift knob, is that you can control the shifts a lot better from especially second to third. Due to the Raceng being weighted, the Raceng definitely outweighs this by 4 or 5 times. Due to being a weighted shift knob, sometimes you can miss that gate from second to third. This allows you definitely a better shift. You have more control on the shift with this shift knob. I love it. Definitely no missing at all. Also, one thing I'll tell you, the shift knob, especially like the logo on this side, right here, it definitely matches the interior. I love it a lot. Also, guys, keep in mind that this shift knob costs probably 3 times as less as my Raceng as well. So for a review, it's a pretty dope shift knob. I love it. Matches my interior pretty well. It is smaller. Not everybody has gorilla hands like me. So most of the people are gonna love this shift knob. I must say that the material, that's why I did it next day. I didn't want to do it the same day that I installed the shift knob. The material is definitely will absorb cold or hot. So if it's hot, the shit is gonna be hot. And if it's cold, like this morning, this shit was definitely cold. Get some gloves. Alright guys, so in closing, this was an honest review. Check out my boy Leo at JDMuscle USA. He can hook you up with shift knobs, deals in a lot of carbon fiber parts and so forth. Just, you know, just ask, he can get it for you. This was an honest review of this JDMuscle shift knob. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Also, it was obviously an install video. Smash that like button, subscribe, hit that bell notification icon so you can know when I drop a video, and I will talk to you guys soon. Peace out. So anyway, guys, the purpose of this review is to give an unbiased review, even though it's a sponsored item. So I'm not going to be like, oh my God, I love it so much, it's the best thing ever. No, I believe in doing business honestly, and that would benefit you, the customer, a lot. So I will just go down the list of the things I like and the things I don't like, and you know, you guys can answer in the comments. Some of you guys might own this already. So here we go. Number 1, the price. Price is just right. This JDMuscle shift knob is around what, 65 bucks. My Ashiko shift knob is from anywhere from $130 to $160, depending on where you get it from. So right there, the price is right. Number 2, The colors. I love the satin black with the red kanji stamp on the side. Matches the interior. That's pretty dope. I like that. Number 3, I like the fact that the knob, it's light. Let me explain. Having the Ashiko shift knob in the hand, it feels pretty dope because it's a weighted shift knob. The weighted shift knob, it's different from the factory. So you feel that, you feel like moving the knob, like it moves. The thing about that is now from the factory, my STI came with a short throw. I added a cardboard short throw in there, which made the throw even shorter when you're shifting. I even upgraded the front and rear bushings, even the pivot bushings. So moving the gears, moving the shifter from side to side, you gotta actually use a little bit of muscle. You gotta use a little bit of muscle. And when you have a weighted shift knob, it's almost like slightly, you're using some muscle, but it's doing it for you. And remember, the Ashiko shift knob is about 1.6 pounds. That's heavy. That's super, super heavy. This shift knob, it's less than 6 ounces. So now you really got to use some muscle or some force when you're driving the car. And that's what I like. Because you actually have to muscle the shifts in. You literally feel like you're powering your way through the gears. And I love that. I love that. So with this JDMuscle shift knob or any other light shift knob, anybody who has like an aftermarket short throw in their car, it'll feel that way. Like you actually have to power through the shift, which makes you feel like you're actually driving the freaking car. So that's really dope. I like that. Things that I do not like about this shift knob. Number 1, the size. But this is me. Remember, I got these big ass gorilla hands. So the size, it's a little bit, for me, it's a little small. But most other people might be just right. So it's all good. So we could just put that in a different category. It might be like somewhere in the middle. But the real thing that I do not like, and it's the same, I actually feel the same way about my Ashiko, is the fact, and guys, forgive me, I didn't mention the Subaru knob at all because that knob has like leather all around it, so it's really not playing in this feel. So the Ashiko shift knob, it's stainless steel. And when it's hot, it's hot, and when it's cold, it's cold. You heard me in the review in the car. That JDMuscle shift knob this morning, that shit was cold. I'm talking about cold to the touch, even to ship with it. It literally felt like I was holding a block of ice and it's moving it around in the gears. It was cold. So, and you have to remember, the JDMuscle shift knob is made up of aluminum. The Ashiko is stainless steel. Aluminum, due to the chemical composition, it takes more heat transfer to bring it up to the temperature of whatever the room is. So, but since it's a smaller size, hopefully it just doesn't take as long. And that's really about it. I think that's like really like the biggest con is it's the way it holds the cold. That's like the biggest thing, because remember, anybody is like people who live like in the colder temperatures too. Like the Hulk, he's always, he's in the garage, so it's not as bad. But people who live up, in the colder temperatures, Albany, Vermont, or other places, Michigan, they might, it's gonna be a little chilly, on the hand. So guys, ship with some gloves. But I think that's really like the biggest thing. And the size, as I said, the size goes in like a middle category, so to speak, because not everybody has big hands. In layman's terms, guys, the JDMuscle shift knob is a major win. You got the price, color matching, shiftability. The only thing you got to worry about is if it's cold, wear some gloves. So, but other than that, guys, that's really it. If you guys found this informational, please smash that like button, subscribe, hit that bell notification, and I will be seeing you guys soon when I drop another vid. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace out.